Greetings YouTubes and Facebooks. This is Jonathan M. Doherty in Merced, California. I might change my name to In Merced because I'm not inmendham. But I like some of his philosophies, especially when it comes to the population. And I think that's the big one that we can all relate to. I suggest Piro, Cashify, anybody, Karina, Oz, David, Hepdot, everybody, do a serious analysis of the population issue on a global sense. So we're talking turquoise level here. The spherical Earth and its finite resources cannot sustain exponential cancerous growth that humans as a collective are displaying. Now, I have not had any kids yet. I've had intercourse, plenty, but I just do it with smart people, you know, people that, I'm not having babies with you girls, okay? Because that's not an option at this phase of reality, which sometimes is a game, and that's the most rational thing it can be, because it keeps you going. It's not insane to call it a game sometimes. Just be honest about some of the rules that your game is operating by, because on some level we're all connected. So your games, your dreams, your visions, your reality, for better or worse, connects to my reality. And too many people on this earth consume too many things, so competition goes up, and we're all little gas bags. We all burp, fart, and the whole 9 yards. I don't care how pretty you are and how much you excuse yourself to go to the bathroom, you're still dropping your own fecal matters into the sewage system, and you're releasing your carbon dioxide into the air, which the trees recycle. So thank God for the trees, but cutting them down to make more homes for people that are going to consume more than they produce doesn't make any sense. I have a slight frustration at the women now, because women, you are the gatekeepers, and unless you've been raped, you know, you're summoning in the warlocks and demons. It's the future, but you're summoning them in to a future that has less availability than your time did. There's more competition, there is more people, and as good as someone is, the conditions change people from good to bad. I believe it's easy to be good in good conditions. It's hard to be good in frustrating conditions, and the conditions are getting frustrating everywhere. Now, I am a mobile lighthouse. If you subscribe to my channel and are friends with me on Facebook, you see how the lighthouse concept works. It needs a camera, it needs a computer. Oh, check out this web here. Let me see if I can. Well, it's a web, but there's no spider in it, so I won't show it to you. It's a lot of cobwebs. Maybe I will show it to you. You can't see it really. Anyways, that's nature. Now, nature's beautiful, but nature is karma. If you don't believe in karma, it's because you haven't experienced enough nature. Karma isn't bad. Karma isn't good. It's relative, so it's green. You want to know about a relativist philosophy? Go subscribe to Piro. I'll put a link to his channel, but he's a great relativist philosopher. Now, I graduated from the Merced College with my philosophy degree, and they actually had to dust some of the papers off, and they said, "Are you sure you want this degree?" And I said, "Yeah." They were surprised that someone went that far with it, because you can't really get anything economically here. So I'm going back for another degree, and you can look at my other videos to see what I was tossing around. Now, I'm in drama right now, and it's fun, it's great. It's my passion is to be in front of the camera. I'm great with it. I'm still working on my presence, And people are saying, well, go to Hollywood, you got to go do this. And I'm saying, I'm not going to listen to the people that are not in the business. And I think things have to change, because if you look at Hollywood and LA from above, it is like Joe Rogan said, it's a cancerous tumor because of the smog, because of the cars. Now, I would go there if they greened up their act, if they cleaned it up. But something about the system is making electric cars and solar technology too expensive. So it's keeping these gas-guzzling oil machines polluting our air, and we're cutting down the trees to not recycle it fast enough. So yes, that's why the oil industry has a problem here, because they are polluting the earth and making it less comfortable for humans. And then humans are having more humans. Ladies, stop giving birth. Stop having babies. And I'm saying you specifically because it's far easier for ladies to have sex than men. And you want to battle me on that? Go ahead, but that's my opinion on it. It seems like I've asked many people, and I've seen other studies, is ladies get far more opportunities for sex than guys, because on the whole, testosterone makes you hornier. Now, you want to know what it's like to be a guy? Inject yourself with testosterone. Then you'll start seeing what's going on. I took estrogen naturally, and I found out some of the feminine side, and a lot of people were nicer to me, and you can look at my Jane mode to see what the estrogen did. And it wasn't just that, it was also my psychology, it was circumstances, it was a little bit of everything. Greetings, peace. So I'm still talking here and walking. That's the point of these videos. I think Gary is the originator as far as the walk and talk, but it doesn't mean other people can't do it, and it doesn't mean I have to pay you, Gary, for just calling this a walk and talk video. That's all it is. Like my safety goggles, I got these from my art class. It's an art drama class because we're going to be doing production. Here's another web. Is there a spider in there? No, it's probably... Oh, wait, I think I see it. It's on the... Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big red one. Hang on. Check it out. Let's see if I can zoom in on. He's on the leaf. I'll get too close to it. I'm stepping through some shady weeds. Where'd he go? That's a big ass spider. Yeah. Fuck, can you see it? There he is. See him? Right there. Okay. So coming back to the path here, and this is Bear Creek, and everybody that thinks they're God in the sky that's harnessing Google and satellite technology, keep doing your thing, because I harness it too, as well, and that's where we're at. Stop hiding. I mean, the technology's here, it can see through the door, you know? So... I'm not hiding. I want to be in film, but I don't expect it to be easy. And maybe we're supposed to co-create the next level of film, because the values in Hollywood are and the movies they're making are if you understand that language, we don't need to go any further. But I'm not seeing those movies anymore. The previews are just making me sick, and I don't want to see any of that. So I'm saving up a little bit and just buying the basics, food, and I'm living with my aunt and uncle because that's where I'm at. They offered to help while I get back on my feet, and getting on my feet just for me is just getting some kind of income so I can pay for an apartment near the college. I don't want to bother people. And I don't need to talk to people in the community too much because A, there's a different, slower vibe in the community. Not that I'm criticizing it, it's just not my wavelength. I'm at the wavelength of the schizophrenic internet. And it's like that because it's all over the place. It's the web. It's the... and we, all on the internet, are like neurons. And we can activate impulses to share information on this internet thing. So I encourage you to integrate, to watch other people's videos, make your own, don't be afraid, because the technology's here and anybody that accesses it can find you. If they want to, they can. So I'm just saying, okay, don't hide anymore, here I am. But there is something about privacy that I like to protect and preserve. Because I like my privacy, and I would expect that on some point, some level, you would want yours. You know? Think of the trailer for the actor or the actress. On some level, they say stop the filming. Okay? I'm not stopping the filming right now because I'm still in a strange place. Above, below, beside. There are levels to this controlled media matrix, and they need to be brought down because of what a few people can do with their gravity, because it's warped. In other words, if you go into a restaurant and get all kinds of service and create a ruckus, but you get the whole town gossiping like, hey, so and so was there, I want to go there because that's where so and so went. You see the dilemma of the celebrity thing? So I would like to equalize the celebrity thing, and you can do that by creating superheroes, real superheroes. They are above and beyond celebrity. They make celebrities look like chumps, basically. And superheroes are not afraid of the camera. They're just already going. They're just doing their job. And the cops won't understand you. The lawyers won't understand you, yet you continue on doing the right thing. And just because you're a cop or a lawyer or a doctor doesn't make you a superhero. It just means you sat in on college and sponged in information that someone else put together. I'm not taking away from you, but we're all sponges on some level. And there's something about the internet and free information, and all of us being sponges, all of our minds are growing at, I must say, a mutagenic rate now. Coral code. Because there's so much different information, and the information wars are real, they're happening now, and they'll probably continue to happen. But if you see fluctuatedness, don't be afraid to correct it and give your point of view, but people probably don't want to hear it, and so you must turn to the internet and your own vlogs and make vlogs. That's cool. Do that. Share them, and don't be alarmed if you're not getting tens of thousands of views because you're not doing the popular thing. Eventually the popular thing fades because it becomes predictable. It becomes mechanized. And that's the thing that makes us different than machines, is we're humans, we're creative, we're different. So always keep creating. That's the organic matrix. And the mechanistic popularized matrix gets resistance towards it. It's like, what are you doing, so-and-so? Stop that. You're shaking the boat too much. And you really need to let these people know that we're not in a boat, man. We're on a wagon. We're on dry land. It's hot here. See this? It's sunny and hot. And sometimes you're the thing making the difference between a depressing situation and a decent situation. So shots of reality and shots of fantasy to help integrate other people's ways of being, because for some people reality is too depressing and it's not worth hanging around. So they will move away and operate in fantasy because it is a form of sanity in an insane world of imbalance and whatnot. Okay, what's my time? 14 minutes. I wonder if this one will be able to go up on the YouTubes and the Facebooks. Okay, Jonathan M. Doherty, John Doe, formerly Jane Doe. I can bring her back with better circumstances. I'll go left. So, signing out for now. I'll probably make more walk and talks because it's exercise. And for some people it's sexercise. And it's okay to laugh at your own jokes. It's okay to crackle your voice. It's okay to talk to yourself. You're not insane. It's just there's a matrix of phobia around people that start growing a brain. So, be careful. Peace.